Hello and welcome back to Chris Film Stuff on his shirt, or whatever the hell I'm going to call this series. If it even is going to be a series. I wasn't even going to do a video today, but I went into town and I saw something and I had to do it. It's just the nostalgia in me just grew, and also it cost me a small fortune. So, who remembers what these are? If you said Tazos, you would be wrong. If you said Pogs, you would also be wrong, because these are just some cheap knockoffs of Pogs that I bought from Amazon. Yeah, I think they cost me like £4 or something, and I basically just got loads of them. If you don't know what Pogs are, back in the 90s, there was just this, just little bits of cardboard with sort of cool sort of designs on it. So we had clowns, I have a keck load of scorpions for some reason, and like skulls and 8 balls and eyes and yin yangs and stuff, and just like weird cool designs. And you would stack them up in sort of big piles with your friends. You'd mix them all in, and the idea was that you would slam a plastic slammer down, or keno as they're called, and you would, if any of them flipped over, you would add them to your collection, and the other person would be very, very upset. So it was basically gambling for kids, and that's why many schools banned them. I think mine did at some point. But yeah, it was years before Pokemon, actual things. Money was spent. Yeah, it was fun. I had a huge collection. I used to keep them in little plastic tubes with Pog written on it. I used to make my own out of loo rolls, and it was good. But yeah, they sort of came in the 90s and they were really good for a bit, and then they sort of faded away. So I'm just going to clear this up and we will jump cut to some of the original Pogs from the 90s. And we're back. God, I just noticed all the dust from those knockoff Pogs all over my shirt. I found this today in a charity shop, only cost me £2. Winner. Anyway, these are Pogs. This is the Pog board game, which is just sort of like a little, if you don't want to spend all your pocket money, you can just sort of get some friends together and you can play this at home. And yeah, and you see they all had sort of this guy, I think his name was Pog, and you've got like a board in the middle, and apparently these all mean something. I do not know. I think these are just like places you can store stuff. Maybe they mean something. I have no idea. What's this? This is the board. See, Pog, and here we've got I Love Pog, Bonehead, blah 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 blah. But whatever. Yeah, these are Pogs, and I found this in the charity shop as well. It cost me £3, and I love it because it came wrapped and everything. And I think I've only played it about once, so this is pretty much mint. And yeah, these are Pogs. The original ones didn't have this board around. I think this is literally just for the board game. So this has got a weird sort of hollow thing on it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. They've all got the Pog guy. Pog. The hell is that? Is there some weird robot gorilla surfing? Okay. And yeah, and you just have all these stacks and stuff. Ooh, and this is the plastic slammer. So you would basically, you'd set it up and then you go bam like that. Terrible throw, but I'm not really playing the game. And it was fun to have, and it was just a little bit of playground gambling, as I said before, and it was really, really fun. And I was I've been saying for years, it's sort of like, now that everyone's sort of finally getting onto the whole save the planet, reduce plastics and things, and we're all got those bloody horrible, god-awful straws from McDonald's, that it would be a good time to bring Pogs back. And they have. I'm going to do another jump cut. Right, so these are brand new, like released, I think this year, or something. Basically, I was in Toy Planet today, and I saw them, and I couldn't believe they've actually bought official Pogs back. Look, see, there's a little guy and everything. There's the image from the board game. These are actual proper Pogs, and they come in these sort of like little boxes and things. I think you just got them in like little sachets in sort of in the 90s, like in like trading cards and things. Okay, as I said, I have opened these. I do have an opinion. I will get to that later. But yeah, let's just open this. So you get 5 Pogs, or 5 Pog. It's the plural of Pog. Okay, let's just open up. Yeah, so you got them like this. This is just a packet. They're all still in the box. And you'd have the Pogs, and you get the slammer and everything. And there would, I think, even there'd be like a joke on the back. That's how old it was. Sort of like proper sort of like 90s shop kid tat. And it was absolutely great. I loved the Pogs. Yeah, where's the last one? Come on. They've turned it. It's like they've turned it into an actual game, because you've got. Come on, you've got actual rules, and there's new things on the back. I don't remember these from the 90s. I don't remember whether they were or not. There's 50 in this series. 50 to collect. That's normally about right. You know, just get 50 Pogs. But there was the thing about Pogs is it licensed itself out to so much stuff, or the other way around. It had the license to so many things. There was Batman Pogs. I think there was Simpsons. I was going to say Star Wars, but that was Tazos. And there was just so much stuff. Wild Image Comics. I remember sort of getting the Spawn Slammer, and yeah. That's one of the dodgy ones. Yeah, so there he is. Pog on a phone. Pog walking the street. Pog and an exclamation mark. And yeah, I can't really see. This seems to have lost some of its charm. That one looks like he's about to squat a fart. That one seems okay. Sort of, he's you know, again, there's not really much difference, but it's like there seems to be more going on in the background. He's skating on grass. I can't get over that. Yeah, it looks like he's lost a wheel. And yeah, but yeah, you get 5. I think you got 5 in the 90s, but you were only paying something like 50p in the 90s. This was £4. £4 for 5, and you don't even get a slammer. If you wanted a slammer, you needed to buy this one, which is the 8-pack, where you get 8 Pogs and 1 Keeney or Slammer, World Pog Federation. Yeah, and it's like losing them already. And yeah, so this is the I've done it the wrong way around. These are the sports ones. No, the streetwise. Yeah, these are the street style. These are original vintage. So I haven't got it wrong. I did it right. These are the original vintage ones. So these ones are sort of based more off the original ones from the 90s. Sort of, you can even see some like the design, the difference. There is. I mean, no, there isn't. To be honest, what are you talking about? But yeah, it's sort of Pog, and he's sort of eating a football. I think, yeah, because he had like World Series, and there was sports, and there's World Tour. So many different kinds of Pogs. Pog, so many different kinds. That was the one I remember. I remember that one. And yeah, and these are good, but again, it's like this was £8. I can't get over that. And okay, there is a reason why. Basically, as I say, I got this from Toy Planet, which is a chain of stores in the UK. Oh, we've got a shiny one. And I spoke to the guy, and he says that the only place you were going to get them in the UK is Toy Planet, because they spoke to the distributor of Pogs in France, and they said they're not going to release them in the UK. They're not doing a big full release, so they bought them direct. So I guess that's probably why they probably had to up the price a bit. I do like this slammer actually. It's sort of got like a hollow thing, and you know there's the Pog and everything like that. That's kind of cool. I can't call them Keenies. I can't call them Keenies. They're slammers, and they always will be. But yeah, that's the only reason I bought it. That's the only reason I made this. The only reason I bought it is because I wanted to make this video, because I wanted to talk about Pogs, and now I had a reason to talk about Pogs. Pogs are back. They are expensive as hell, and they don't quite feel right, if I'm honest. I mean, if I go back to sort of this knockoff one, I mean they're the same size, but I don't know, these kind of feel like card. This kind of feels like card with like a coating on it, and yeah, and it's good. I remember one Christmas I really wanted the Pog Maker, which is basically just a machine where you could cut out an image you wanted, this size, and you would get blank Pogs, and they'd come with a Pog on the back, and you just tear this sort of sticker side off and you'd clamp it down, and then you would have your own Pog. But yeah, you can still get them, but the glue on the stickers was a bit shit, and so it would dry out, and yeah, trying to find replacements can be a bit difficult. But yeah, and they as I say, they just feel different, and I'm not kind of sure how to feel. I don't think I'm going to be buying any more. You know, it's nice to have Pogs, but as I say, I've got the board game. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it really. Pogs, they're back. Are they worth it? No. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.